Breaking news has just rocked the music world. Superstar singer Chris Brown has been arrested in the United Kingdom, and the details surrounding this case are wild, messy, and potentially career-threatening. Let's break this all down. What happened, where, when, and what it means for Chris Brown's future. According to multiple sources, including TMZ, The Sun, and eyewitness legal documents, Chris Brown was taken into custody early in the morning in Manchester, England. He had just landed in the UK on a private jet. A few hours later, police arrested him at his hotel. But here's the kicker. This arrest wasn't about something recent. This charge goes way back, over 2 years ago, all the way to February 19th, 2023. According to official reports, Brown is being held on suspicion of grievous bodily harm. That's a serious criminal offense in the UK, far more severe than basic assault charges. So what exactly happened 2 years ago? The incident took place at Tape Nightclub in the upscale Mayfair district of London. The alleged victim? A music producer by the name of Abe Dia. According to the legal complaint, Chris Brown and Abe Dia were involved in a heated exchange inside the club. That disagreement allegedly escalated when Brown, and we're quoting the report here, smashed a bottle over Dia's head, then punched and kicked him repeatedly. These are not minor accusations. Dia's attorney, Ryan J. Dang, told TMZ that the injuries sustained by his client were serious and that they were pursuing all legal remedies to hold Chris Brown accountable. Back in 2023, The Sun published an interview with Dia, who claimed he was blindsided by the attack. He said he required medical treatment and was left with long-lasting physical and emotional scars. Now fast forward to 2025, Chris Brown returns to England for the first time since the incident, and within hours he's arrested. If you're wondering how UK police could wait 2 years to make this arrest, the answer is pretty simple. Chris Brown hadn't been back in the country since that night. The moment he touched down, the authorities were ready and waiting. It's important to understand how different the UK legal system is from what we're used to in the United States. In the US, high-profile celebrities often have access to long legal timelines, endless motions, and high-powered attorneys who can delay cases for years. But in the UK, things move much faster. When someone is charged with grievous bodily harm, the trial can be swift. Sometimes within a matter of days, there's often no jury, just a judge. And if convicted, the penalties can include multi-year prison sentences. So for Chris Brown, this is a very serious development. Let's not forget, Chris Brown's past legal history is already filled with controversy. Most infamously, he was convicted of assault in 2009 for the violent attack on then-girlfriend Rihanna. Since then, he's faced multiple lawsuits and accusations involving altercations, both physical and verbal. Although Brown has continued to produce music and sell out concerts worldwide, his public image has always been polarizing. Many fans remain loyal, but in the eyes of the media, and especially in international legal systems, he's seen as a repeat offender. Now, to be clear, Chris Brown is innocent until proven guilty. These are allegations, and his team has not yet responded publicly. But the timing of the arrest, the international location, and the nature of the charges have people talking. Let's break down some additional context here. Why now? Why did this arrest happen so suddenly, 2 years after the original incident? Sources believe that Chris Brown was unaware of an active legal warrant in the UK. It's possible his team either overlooked the issue or assumed it had been settled out of court. But UK authorities don't play games when it comes to violent assault, especially involving celebrities. As soon as Brown's name showed up on an incoming flight manifest, police were notified. Within hours of landing in Manchester, he was detained. Here's another layer. According to Ticket TV, this could have political undertones as well. Chris Brown doesn't have many powerful allies left in high places. In fact, some believe that officials in the US may not be rushing to support him in this case. Due to the lingering backlash from his past criminal record, there's a lot of speculation that he won't be able to rely on diplomatic channels or industry connections to get him out of this one. Especially not in the UK, where they enforce their laws strictly, even for celebrities. Now let's revisit the legal term that's causing so much concern. Grievous bodily harm, often shortened to GBH. In the UK, GBH is defined as causing really serious physical injury to another person. This could include broken bones, permanent disfigurement, or long-term psychological damage. If convicted, GBH can carry a maximum sentence of up to life in prison, although typical sentences range from 5 to 15 years depending on the circumstances. So let's be clear that this is not just some nightclub scuffle. This is a case with serious legal weight. And because Chris Brown is a foreign national, the process could be even more complicated. If convicted, he could be required to serve time in a UK prison before facing deportation. Let's talk bail. In the UK, bail is not guaranteed the way it is in the US. If the judge believes the defendant is a flight risk or might interfere with witnesses, they can deny bail altogether. And for a celebrity with international access and a private jet, that's a real possibility. So what happens next? Brown's legal team will likely try to argue for a fast resolution or an out-of-court settlement, especially if they believe the evidence is overwhelming. On the flip side, the alleged victim's attorney has already signaled that they plan to pursue full legal accountability, not just a settlement. That means a trial could happen, and soon. Meanwhile, fans are already reacting across social media. Some are defending Chris, pointing out the timing of the arrest feels suspicious. Others are saying this is just another example of a pattern of violence that's followed him for over a decade. In the court of public opinion, the verdict is already being debated. But in the court of law, that process is just beginning. Let's zoom out for a moment. What does this mean for Chris Brown's career? At the time of the arrest, Brown was rumored to be working on a new album and planning a European tour. That tour may now be in jeopardy depending on the outcome of the legal case. In the music industry, optics matter. And getting arrested overseas for a violent crime, even if it's from 2 years ago, is never a good look. We've seen celebrities come back from worse, but we've also seen careers collapse under the weight of legal scandals, especially when international courts are involved. One thing is clear, this isn't going away quickly. Brown and his team will need to respond carefully, legally, publicly, and professionally, if they want to keep his brand intact. In the meantime, UK authorities are continuing their investigation, and unless bail is granted, Chris Brown may be held in custody until trial. Let's wrap up what we know. Chris Brown was arrested on arrival in Manchester, England. The charges stem from a February 2023 incident at Tape Nightclub in London. He is accused of smashing a bottle over music producer Abe Dia's head, then punching and kicking him. The alleged victim has serious injuries and legal representation. The UK legal system is moving quickly, and a trial could begin soon. Chris Brown has not yet released a public statement. His past legal history may influence how this case is handled, both in court and in public perception. If convicted, Brown could face serious prison time and deportation. The music world is watching closely to see how this unfolds. Whether you support Chris Brown or not, this case is going to raise serious questions about celebrity accountability, international justice, and the lasting power of public image. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops. Stay tuned.